Hi Libras, welcome to your reading. This is a May reading for you guys. Sorry you guys are last this month, but I think I needed a couple days as well for you guys' reading because you guys are a little out of balance in a way. Like, so I can't really pin down you guys' energy. Like one day you're feeling pretty good and feeling like things are going smoothly and I'm okay, and then the next day it's like boof, like something happens and off balance and just overwhelmed. That's really what I feel right now in you guys' energy. I also feel that things are about to shift. There's like this new cycle coming of you guys looking at things in a different perspective, seeing the same situations in a different light, so are starting to make different decisions with things and with people that you've been with for years, and now lately you're starting to view them differently or treat them differently, and I think it in a good way differently. Like you guys are following more your intuition. King of Cups, maybe it is with a water sign, but like following more your intuition, but also coming from a place of more of like self-love, in a way of like, I deserve this, so I'm not gonna back down this time. I'm gonna just keep going until I get what I deserve, because I deserve this. Like that's really like your energy I'm feeling. So that's pretty good. I like that new perspective, Libra, because you do deserve it and you can stand up for yourself, you know. And feeling some of my Libras are in love, or just overall feeling better emotionally, feeling more able to speak out your emotions and communicate about them. Okay, that's a really opposite energies. Like I said, I can't pin it down. It's like it's either, oh my god, I'm so like love and good, and now my heart is like, I'm going through heartbreak. It's funny how that just comes back into the reading already. Don't worry, it's not all gonna be heartache and stuff. I'm just gonna see, yeah, what other cards are gonna come out, and then let's see what it is. I really feel this as like a healing phase. Deciding to go and move towards the healing, to the forgiveness, to letting go. But let me see what else coming out. I'm hoping you guys' reading is more general than most of the rest of the signs for May, because they keep giving me, the cards keep giving me these such specific storylines that it's hard for me to stay general. I'm really doing my best, but I'm also just following my intuition and the cards. So I hope for you guys, like I can reach more more Libras. How can we have the King of Cups here and then we have the Page of Cups over there? That's so interesting. It's really interesting. And we have the Three of Swords in the middle of the game. Middle of the picture. I can already tell where this is going, but let's keep shuffling. It's all gonna be good. Could be dealing with an Aries. Interesting reading, Libra. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing or anything. It's just like, I just can't believe that this is exactly the energy I was picking up, and this is the cards just, yeah. Okay. They're getting specific again. Ten of Wands, good, with Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands, feeling protective mode. Four of Swords, beautiful, that's the healing. What else do we got for Libra? Oh, guys, okay. Let's first talk about what we got going on by now. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a specific message. After that, I'm gonna get a little bit more general. Talking about a relationship. You coming up as really dedicated and committed to this relationship. Thinking you're in a relationship with a person that is also as committed as you, is as loyal as you, is as dedicated to the situation with two of you as you. But he wasn't, and I believe it wasn't Aries or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Finding out it was a three-way situation instead of a two-way situation, or there were moments where where this other person was involved with another person. That really hurt you, finding that out. That was something you just really did not see coming from this person. And you carried on with the relationship. I see. Carried on with the relationship, but really on the fence about it. Couldn't let it go. No matter what you did, no matter what the other person said, no matter what the other person did, it just wouldn't leave your mind alone. But what's happening and what's gonna happen is that you're gonna put the Ten of Wands down. You're gonna go towards healing. That's what I felt really strong with this one. I'm glad the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is after the heartache came, after the disappointment came. That is the healing card. Taking a rest period, taking some time off, taking some time for yourself to reflect on the situation. And to really know, it's like, okay, do I want to move forward with this or not? And I see that you really do not know what to do, because you are still in love with the person. Of course, when somebody hurts you, it's not like you don't love the person anymore the next day. It doesn't work like that. Don't we all wish it was working like that? We can definitely feel on the fence towards the person. We can definitely not let the person in on our emotions and feelings anymore, but we're still in love with the person. And I'm sorry if this is you. I'm sorry that if you ended up in a three-way situation that you just really wasn't signing up for. Because you really came in this relationship beautiful, like giving, dedicated, loyalty. And you gave from the purest place of your heart, otherwise it couldn't be broken or hurt. And the universe sees that. Okay, let's move on from this situation, because I see that moving towards healing and you putting down the wands. You're not going to carry that with you for a long time. So I don't want to hang in this with all my Libras for too long, because there's also another storyline coming up. I also see some of my Libras that have been hurt in the past, like pretty past, like I don't know, like 2015, 16. After getting hurt like that from like a previous relationship, you've never never were able, you were never able up until this moment to really open up to somebody else, to somebody new. You wanted to, but you just couldn't. So you showed up as like the Page of Cups, you know, engaged, you know, engaging in it, but not really, and not letting anybody come too close. Just, you know, the dating life and the dating scene, but never really wanting to commit to somebody. I see some of my Libras that have been going through that for, you know, a while with that attitude. And that's also okay. You know, sometimes we need that time alone to recover and heal. We can't really connect to somebody new until we healed from the other situation, right? So we have the Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. But I see this more as like you reclaiming your own power, Libra. You are taking time out to heal you and focus on you. And yes, you are healing, and yes, you are letting it go, but you also just need this whole new perspective on, hey, how much do I give in a relationship? How much what do I need from a relationship? And like all those things, you are like rediscovering with and for yourself. And I feel like you going into this meditative state of like this recovering phase, you know, a lot of things come up. A lot of realizations. But it's like an uneased mind feeling. Like I feel like you just are feeling like, yeah, well, what was true? What was true? Like, was this true? Was he really there? Was she really there when she said, I got all these questions, what's going on? Like, I just need answers. You know, like that. I'm so sorry if you guys really are not going through this, and I'm talking about this because it's so specific. I'm sorry. Did too many readings today. Let's move on. Let's move on from this. Yes, let's. Universe shows up. Okay. Yes, let's move on from this. Beautiful. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, Libra. I want you to come from the Empress energy. There's a lot of Empress energy out there. Look at that. For a lot of my signs this month. And I love that because the Empress, she's a very independent woman. She's also just, you know, financially independent and just emotionally, like, I don't know, like spiritually and everything, but she's most of all like emotionally independent. She can be by herself, live by herself, work by herself, and do all of that and never feel a lack, you know, in her surrounding. She is really fulfilled by herself. Does that mean that she doesn't allow people in? No. So of course, she's very approachable. You can, you know, engage in her, but you gotta come as a king. You know, you cannot approach the Empress as a page. It's just not gonna work. It's not the same energy vibration. You are starting to raise your energy vibration and start to attract a person into your life. Could be a Taurus person, but yeah, then again, it could be his moon or rising sign. It's a little tricky, so I don't want to focus too much on the signs, but I feel that because this is a Taurus card and we're in a Taurus season right now, I feel with this card is that probably it's like you're gonna recover and are gonna rediscover your own self-worth and self-love during Taurus season. That's what I say. It's like leaving this behind. I saw healing already with these two cards when it doesn't really necessarily represent healing. But I felt it. So after that came the Four of Swords. 10 of Wands. Over. You know. Letting go of that. And I see you making a commitment to yourself. I don't know if it's like you're deciding to like get more healthy. and you're deciding to like start to go to the gym, start to eat healthy, and you're really making a commitment to yourself. It's like, I'm worth it. I'm worth, you know, living a healthy lifestyle, having a healthy body. I don't know, maybe you're pregnant, you just find out you're pregnant and you're deciding to like really making a commitment to this pregnancy, and you know, deciding to take care of your body for the next 9 months is like a temple. So, you know, doing all the healthy things to make sure that the baby get all he or she needs as well. I really find this such a beautiful energy, Libra. Like, I can't explain what I feel right now in words, but I find it such a beautiful energy. It's just, a lot of times you guys just give so much and you love so deep, and you are so loyal and committed to a union, and you just often pick a partner that just can't give back like that. That person is a wounded person, or it's somebody who hasn't learned how to love or what loyalty is, and they just are dealing with their own stuff on the side of the relationship, and then they start to act and doing all of this. And I find that such a shame, because you guys really are truly beautiful sign. Very fascinating sign as well, because from the air signs we have like Gemini, like always like sort of like in front. It's like on the foreground of the air signs. Then we have Aquarius with a very specific traits, and they're very like Aquarius. They are hardly comparable to anybody. And then often Libra comes as like the sweet sister or something of the three air signs. And I'm not saying like you're any less or anything, no, not at all. But often it's like the kid that doesn't really need that much attention in a way, and then the other ones get more attention because they're always screaming for attention. And then you have the silent, more of like the silent sweet kid that just enjoys himself in the corner and just sits and plays and get less attention because the other ones are always like on front. This is nothing against Aquarius or Gemini. I love those two as well, but I see that happening with Libras a lot. Always a little bit like the side kid, or something, the middle kid, you know? Whether it's like when you're grown or, you know, doesn't matter. It's just, I see that happen often and get taken for granted a lot. Because you guys are so good in keeping things in balance with families and trying to hold everything together. Put smiles on people's faces, cook dinner for everybody, have people over, you know, like that. Knowing that they always can call you when there's something going on. I'll just call my Libra. Yeah, it's true. Let me see. What else do we got? Because we already got beautiful energy over here. I like that. I like focusing on that. Alright. Yes. That's a part of that whole reflecting situation, right? That whole healing. Have to do, sometimes we all have to do that self-reflecting, like going within. What do you find? What have you been neglecting a little bit? What have you been putting away and not taking care of because other people were on the foreground, you know? Look at that. You got some divine guidance over here. I told you already, you gave from a pure place and the universe was watching. Universe saw you giving from like a, you know, good place of your heart to a person. That's good karma coming to you. They're really like universe is really like pushing you towards like the divine yeah, they say, I hear divine purpose, divine purpose. That could also could be a relationship, a job. But I see it's like you've been called up to go within, connect, reflect, and discover, almost like rediscover yourself. So moving forward, you're not going to get into those type of relationships. Moving forward, you are going to take rest on time. You're not going to give everything away to other people. Moving forward, you're going to have an easier time with making decisions, clear decisions, because you're going to listen to your intuition. And because you're an air sign, yes, you also have a very strong brain that likes to be on the forefront, you know? There you go. Something is trying to come in, Libra. A universal gift is like what I like to call it in a way. The universe is really trying to bring something or somebody into your life, but you just can't seem to let go. You just seem a little scared and not ready yet. It's okay. You're going through a process. You're going through a process of realization, like realizing somebody isn't exactly what it is. Then you're going to put the 10 of Wands down. Then you're going to go through the healing phase. And then I see you open for something else. Because here they're really clear. I told you like instantly, like, okay, universe seeing you is trying to bring something in. And then they instantly tell me that you're not open for it yet. They're really showing me that vision of like, yeah, we're trying to bring it in, but he or she's just not open for it. Not yet. So we'll wait. Let me see. Cancer card. But you are getting ready. So we have the Cancer card. Could be dealing with a Cancer, or maybe is a Cancer involved in the story. I don't know. But moving forward, you're not gonna let that happen again. You're not gonna let it happen again. And I'm proud of you, Libra. Very proud of you. Because you won victory. You finally want to have a sort of like a control over your own life. Over your own heart and emotions and, you know, everything. You just want your own. You want your own. You want to claim where your name is on, in a way. Because you do. You have to let go of certain past hurt, certain past people. You know who to let go. I don't even need to tell you. There are already so many signs out here though. Like, who are all these people? Like, we have the King of Cups and we have the Page of Cups. We have the Emperor and the Empress. So that's actually a beautiful couple. They came out again. They came out, what was it? And I swear I cleared the card, so it's not their energy. They came out for Capricorn. They came out for Capricorn. So it could be like you are dealing with a Capricorn and you guys are just started to date. I don't know. But I do see an equal relationship in the future. And why do I say in the future? Because like it could be like you're in a relationship right now and it could be that same person. Well, I'm saying in the future because you first still are having to finish some of the evolution and some of the recovery. And once you are recovered and coming from a new energy, Libra, that's where they say that's where the magic happens. That's funny. It does, because I feel that the Empress and the Empress is a magical couple. Magical. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, definitely. This could go two ways. Look at that. I told you about that gift that the universe is trying to come in, right? Bring into your life. Then I saw like, okay, but you're not accepting it. And now I see you waiting on it. So yeah, it's like you constantly miss each other or something. It's like universe is showing you signs. You're not picking up on it. You're asking, where is my sign? It's like, I don't know why I feel like that, but that's what's coming up. But maybe it is because I just told you guys, like, I see an equal relationship coming up, and I see you looking at like, yeah, but where? Because I spoke about that pure intention you had loving that person. That manifested this relationship because you deserve that. Okay, I'm just gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. So when you are in a relationship and you give, like a Libra can give love, right? And you're very committed to the relationship, you're loyal, and you love this person so deeply. Whatever the person decides to do with that love is their karma. So when you give to a person from a very pure place of your heart, you manifest good karma in a way. You manifest, it's not about making, giving yourself good karma, whatever, but you are planting seeds of pure love. You're coming from a vibration of love. You have no other intention than just to love this person for whoever or whatever they are, exactly as they are. That's very beautiful energy, and you plant seeds with that. Now, like I said, if the person decides to come and show up as this towards the king, right? It's different energy level. The fact that they're not receiving and they can't receive your love and they're too wounded or whatever, because I don't like to necessarily put names on people, whatever, because I see often it's like souls that just still needs evolvement and stuff, and healing. Because of that, their reaction to that love you give is, like I said, it's their karma. So if they are not receiving it in a loving way, so they don't take responsibility for that, and they take your love, but they gonna go out and cheat or start a three-way situation behind your back or do whatever they do to sabotage their union between the two of you and not let the energy flow together, that has nothing to do with you. That has nothing to do with you. Your reaction to that has everything to do with you. So when you give freely and love somebody freely, without any conditions, like, just like they are, and that person decides to not receive it and just, instead of that, like, not return love, that's the moment where they build up that karma and karma lessons. But the thing is that if you are reacting back on that and also gonna cheat and also just gonna call names and also just gonna put bad energy in it and hold a grudge and blame him for everything and really put so much of that energy towards that person, that's where you build up your own karma. That does not necessarily mean that you just have to take everything from a person. No, you can take back your personal power. Step back. Put the 10 of Wands down. Decide whether you want to stay or not in this relationship. But if you leave, then you gotta let it go. Not for this person, but to step out of their karma cycle. As long as you hold on that grudge and that not forgiving the person for whatever they did, not reclaiming your personal power, that's where you are taking away their karma cycle. Because you're still part of it. You still hold energy towards that situation. Why am I telling this? Is because you have been in a situation where you give love from this beautiful place, but then you hold on to the hurt and got very defensive towards that person, toward anybody with the same, you know, energy, or anybody that even came close. You gotta let it go. You gotta forgive the person. You gotta forgive yourself by stepping away and reclaiming your personal power. It does not mean that you have to be friends with the person and see them every Monday and drink coffee with them. No. Just be like, listen, I forgive you for the decision you've made, but I choose to not have you in my life anymore. I don't have any feelings towards you, like I don't have any hard feelings towards you, but I decide to walk away because you did really hurt me, and I'm choosing me in the situation, and I'm leaving the situation. That's where you get very pure energy from, because you gave very freely. That person did not give it back. That does not mean that you're not going to get it back. You will, with a new person, or maybe with the same person after another cycle, but you are responsible for your own reaction to that, you know, and you have every right to just walk away, but you can't hold the grudge towards that person with you, because it's hurting you, not the other person. And this is a very deep cycle, and I would love to talk about this for another hour, but I don't think you guys are really in for it, so I'm just gonna shut up. But it's very fascinating, because I see that you are getting that back now, because you release the hurt, you release that, you forgive the person, you let them go, and you're gonna allow an equal person into your life. Maybe not in May, but I see that happening in like the summer months. And it doesn't necessarily mean in the physical world. Could be that you're finally opening up to it, and that person is already on the way. Like you already maybe spiritually connected to somebody now. Very fascinating cycle, Libra. But what's coming up is really beautiful. Like, I love this energy. I love seeing you stepping up and being open to receive the energy from the universe. It's great. Great. Okay, let me see what else is coming up. Yeah. Caught yourself when you're overthinking things right now. Not right now, but like this month. If you caught yourself getting stuck in your mind and trying to figure out everything and trying to find answers that you just don't have the answer to right now, then distract yourself. Go to the beach for an afternoon. Do things that get you out of your mind. That's really important in May. 3 of Pentacles. So a serious commitment, actually. Things are coming into fruition at work. What else have we got for Libra in May? Oh, that's another fire energy. King of Wands. Could be a fire sign at work, from work. I mean, I'm just gonna look at the cards as they are. Yeah, could be that you're meeting a fire sign at work, but it does not necessarily have to happen for everybody, of course. Oh. Okay. beautiful. That's the Queen of Wands. Okay. Wow. Look at that energy. Star card, 10 of Cups. We have the... I'm sorry guys, I just wasn't feeling good all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. But I'm feeling okay again. So I just really wanted to finish you guys reading. So what I came out last two cards, well, last cards, like there was the King and the Queen of Wands, which is beautiful. I mean, that's a great couple. And I'm sorry, we had the Star card and the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Hangman in reversed. So that's great. Like, honestly guys, what's coming up for you is beautiful. I already felt this beautiful energy here. But what I love most about it is the healing part and the healing aspect, and the way you're gonna come and show up equal. You know, it's like I got two pairs over here. It's like equality between, you know, the two partners. Whether you like same-sex relationship or I know you're the Libra man or woman, it doesn't matter. It's general reading, but it's like it's equality is what it represents to me. So that's what you really want. That's what you really wish for, is if you are in a relationship and if you want to, you know, take the shot on a relationship again, you just want it to be equal. And you just don't want to feel like you're anything less, like you're both a king and a queen. And that's what I see coming up, because we got it with the 10 of Cups and the Star card. I mean, could be in Aquarius as well. That's beautiful. 10 of Cups in Aquarius card. So Star card, wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups, emotionally fulfillment. I love the 10 of Cups. It's like two people engaging in a relationship, really committed to a relationship, and are really truly emotionally fulfilled with each other and with the home life and the home that they created. Because I said this before, it's like if you look around the card, they actually don't even have that much. They just have like this little house over here on the hill. You don't see anything fancy or anything on this card. It's just, they're just happy with each other as a union, as a family. And that's what you guys really want, and that's really what you're gonna get if you release this energy, if you're ready to forgive and let go and release. Because universe is really watching and is trying to let that come in. So a lot of fast moving energy coming up, like after like the 15th of this month. I see things moving forward pretty quickly for you guys, coming out of the energies. Take good care of yourself in May, please. Focus on yourself. And yes, by the way, I'm sorry that this was very specific again, and it wasn't really general. So I hope you guys, you know, received the message that you were looking for coming to this reading. I'm really gonna try to use also different deck of cards next month, so I can get it more general because they're so like focused on certain Libra energies I'm picking up. So, and if you would like a personal reading from me, then you could find that information down here below in the description box. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, by the way. So thank you so much, Libras, for coming to this reading and sticking with me for so long, because I'm actually here for like, I don't know, 40 minutes or something. Thank you. so much for your support I'm receiving. I really love every single one of you, and I'm just really grateful for all the support I'm getting on my channel. It's really insane. It's like I wasn't expecting all of this at all. So thank you again so much, and I hope to see you guys in June. Oh my god, June. Bye, Libras. I love you guys. Bye.